Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about Green Room. And this movie came out in 2015, and it's an A24 film, and that's why it's part of this collection pack. And I thought this movie was decent. It was well made, it was well shot. My biggest issue with it would be the characters are unlikable. There's no character that I latched onto. Like, good performances, and I wasn't really taken out by any of that stuff. I thought it was technically very well done. It was violent, which I really enjoyed, and that stuff was enjoyable for me to watch. And the decision making for these characters, I could get behind, and everything made sense in terms of like what a character would do in this situation or given this situation. Like, I was behind it. I understood why characters were doing the things that they were doing. The movie, it did get better when Patrick Stewart came on screen, because not only when he's on screen is the movie a lot better because he has a good screen presence, but also that's when the plot really starts to get going for me, and I'm fully with it at that point. Like, in terms of the plot, not so much the characters, but the plot itself is what I was with. I did find this movie to be a little dull and uninteresting for the first 20 to 30 minutes, but once the plot starts, it started to get interesting for me. And not that I was super engaged with the entirety of the film, but I was entertained, and I wasn't necessarily bored. And there were some songs where the lyrics were kind of funny. And I was just thinking to myself, in the context of where these characters are and what they're saying, it's pretty funny. And overall, what really helps this movie for me is the tone of the film. I do like the consistent tone that we're being presented, and that's really what kept me going, was the violence, the tone, and I really liked the decisions characters made. I thought it was interesting enough. I didn't really find this movie boring. I thought it was pretty tight, especially in the last hour of this movie. The first 30 minutes was a bit sloppy for me, and I wasn't really into it all that much, but the rest of the movie worked. I just want to make that clear. My biggest issues with this movie are mainly just that I wasn't fully into it. It didn't impact me as much as some other films do, and that's really what's lacking here for me. Good movie. I enjoyed it. Just keep in mind that it is violent at points and kind of disturbing for some people, I would imagine. But for me, that added to the entertainment value, and it was good. I liked it. So if you like violence and you like characters not making horrible decisions in like a horror movie, if you even want to call this movie a horror movie, I would more call it like a thriller, but whatever you want to call it. It's, at the very least, a unique experience. It's something different, and that's really what attracts me to A24 films, is that whether or not I end up liking them, which is usually the case, I usually like the movies that they distribute, they're not exactly the same as like everything else that's being released at the time. Like, it's something that is different, it's something unique. Even if you can see where the inspiration of these movies come from, or like it's something similar but done differently, they at least have a vision and they just go along with it, and it doesn't get bogged down by anything that could like ruin it in a traditional narrative, if that makes sense. So check this movie out because it is worth one watch, in my opinion. And with all that being said, I'm going to give Green Room a 6 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos. As always, if you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below you thought of Green Room, and my social media links. They will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Crazy Stupid Love. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.